Alright, hello everyone. This is MrCharko, and I'm going to be playing Pokemon Shield. I have actually played the game and beaten the game. I had a save file where I completed the Pokedex, started doing the shiny breeding, did a shiny Blastoise, shiny Cinderace, and had all the perfect IVs, perfect EVs, all that good stuff. And while I was in Guam, I left my Switch there, and so I no longer have so I lost all of my save data. So I also had played on my I have a Nintendo Switch Lite, and I now have one obviously in a dock as well. But on the Nintendo Switch Lite, I played a game through German, so I could get a German Ditto, and then I deleted the save shortly afterwards because I was like, I don't want to play German anymore. And I was going to do a Psychic lock where I only played with Psychic Pokemon. It's one of my favorite types. And I got past, I think, the first gym, and I didn't play it again. And so I'm having to basically restart all over again. So I figured I'd wait until the DLC came out. And with Isle of Armor just now coming out, I got a new Switch, so we're going to play Pokemon Shield. The first time I played as... played with Scorbunny. Scorbunny is my favorite out of the new starters. I think that water is the best type of the three types, but I'm actually a really big fan of fire type. It's when I was a kid. That's what I always picked. So that's what I usually go with. So apologize about the green screen. I'm working on getting a lamp, but I thought it was better than what it was. So we'll go with Charko. And it's better than what it was before. Like I said, it looks really weird whenever the white screen comes up, so hopefully the white screen don't come up too much. Alright, registration complete, and now we get some nice little cutscenes. Like, it looks like crap right now, but oh well. Overall, though, this is a okay game. I like the Pokemon. They did a good job with the Mons. Am I the biggest fan of the story? This is the same kind of cliche story. Surprise bad guy, has a lot of money. These grunts want to battle you. But that's what we love about Pokemon games, alright? We don't play it just for the story, for the actual Mons and the battling aspect. I'm not going to read all these because most of you have played this game. He's explaining what Pokemon are. Music's not bad. Alright. Pokemon trainers, that's what I am. His name is Rose. Oh, and I played it in German and I only speak English, so I had to, like, I played a Cinderace again on that one, so I would use moves that I knew, so I could look at the PP and then the power, and that's how I would know what move it was, obviously the type as well. Other than that, I don't know any kind of German. Leon and Raihan. Ooh, my Joy-Cons are vibrating. Dynamax. Or sorry, Gigantamax Charizard. Big boy. Charizard is Game Freak's favorite Pokemon. Literally every single time there's a Pokemon game, it's like, alright, what's Charizard getting? It's one of the best offensive typings, but clearly defensively it's one of the worst. It's weak to so many really good types. Flying, Steel, Psychic, Fire and Water are probably my favorite types. Ghost is good too, though. I mean, well, really every type's good in its own regard. I'd say the worst types are definitely between Bug, Ice, and Rock. But even, like I said, even still, they have their advantages. So it's actually more about the Mon, because there's some really good Pokemon that defy bad typings sometimes. Alright, I don't like the way this shirt looks. You start out with. It's like too big, too puffy. Nice little Munchlax. Yeah, I'm yawning. I didn't think I was tired. Alright, let's go talk to Mom. Hi, Mom. Alright, I need to grab my hat and my bag. I'm not used to playing with Joy-Cons like this. Yeah, I have a Score Bunny plush. I don't know, I thought he was the coolest. And then I named him Trix whenever I played as him. Oh, it's got the... Wait. Does it have the green and pink because I have the green and pink, or is that how it is? I don't remember. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think it does detect that. I don't think it's that smart. But if it is, props to you, Game Freak. Nice little details. It's definitely a nice game. I do miss, though... so the first game I played was Pokemon Yellow. And I played that back when I was a little kid. I'm 23, so... I'm 23, so... It's weird saying that. But yeah, I'm 23, and first game I played was Yellow, which was released, I believe, 97, if I'm not mistaken. And my mom got a Game Boy Color from a yard sale. And it was a green Game Boy Color. And I was a little kid, and I did not know how to delete the previous save. And I didn't know about the PC either. This is before, like, I didn't have any internet or anything like that. So all I had was, like, Pikachu. And then I had, like, I think 3 of the bird Pokemon, which 2 of them being Spearow, 1 of them being Pidgey. And then I think 1 Nidoran, and male version, and 1 Nidoran, female version. And I could not beat Brock. Because I was, like I said, I didn't know typings. I thought Pikachu was the best. Because, you know, it was the game was about him and everything. I didn't understand typing and stuff. And so I just remember, like, I thought it was really cool, but I wasn't really grasping what was going on. And then later in life, I don't know, for whatever reason, I asked my grandfather to get me Pokemon Diamond. And I actually went to Target to get it. And it was my mom that went. My mom took me. My mom took me to get Pokemon Diamond. And we were getting it, and I was actually the first person to get it. And so I picked Pokemon Diamond because I just liked the way Dialga looked on the cover. And as I was buying it, the dude that was running Target, he's like, hey, well, since you're the first one to buy it, you get this stylus. And it was a big Palkia stylus. And, like, I remember, like, when he gave it to me, I was like, oh, man, I should have got the Pearl version then. Because, you know, with the stylus. So I felt kind of weird having the Dialga version of the game and then a Palkia stylus. But it was really cool, though. And that was the first one I ever played. And then I picked Charmander. Well, I like Charmander. I think as a kid, everybody kind of likes Charmander the most. He's the most appealing. He's like that fire lizard, you know. It's just cool. And then, so I naturally went with Chimchar, which I liked monkeys as a kid. Now, I almost went Turtwig, just because turtles are awesome. But I don't know what made me choose Chimchar. But to this day, I've kind of stood by my decision. He doesn't want to go in the grass yet. And I've definitely been more of a fire type guy. So I just love the offensive ability. And I think most fire Pokemon look cooler than the other ones. Now, obviously, there's a streak of the firefighting typing. Which Blaziken, not my favorite, but I love Torchic. Torchic's my favorite baby starter Pokemon. I think he's so cute. I always name it Hot Wings whenever I get it. It's one of my favorite names. And then, yeah, like I said, Infernape was my favorite. And he's probably my favorite Mon because that's the first Pokemon that I ever really, like, I remember the first time I played Diamond, I just kept him in the front of the party. And literally, he was like level 70-something when I went to battle the Elite Four. And I remember battling Milotic. Like I said, it still wasn't... It was my first time ever playing, so I understood that I was weak to water. But I didn't realize how much of a benefit it was to train your other Mons. And so I remember I found the Revival Herbs. And I was just... he would die, and then I would send out one of my other mons, and then I would just revival herb him. And there's no telling how many revival herbs. I probably used 30 of them, but I literally got pretty much every kill with that Infernape. And that was, like I said, that's probably my favorite mon because of that. And plus firefighting. Like I said, firefighting is 2 of my favorite typings. Yeah. So, but I'd say Gen 1. Now that I'm in later years, I really appreciate a Pokemon that's got good defense and HP stats. Or special defense HP, either one, like vice versa. Like I want it to be able to take special hits or take physical hits. And then, so some of my favorite mons now. I'm always a big fan of Blastoise. Like I said, I like Turtles. I'm a big fan of Reuniclus or whatever. He's one of my favorites. I love the way he looks, and I love like I said, a big bulky mon with a lot of HP like that. My favorite new one from this game was probably Corviknight, especially with was it Mirror Armor, I believe. And I remember I bred to get the hidden ability for him too. Call it the one from the Max Raid battle. Yeah, like I said, I'm not reading all this because everybody's been through this. It's just kind of boring. Let's see what they got. It's Grookey. Scorbunny, my favorite, even though his little squeal, excuse me, it's Sobble. His little squeal's kind of annoying. Little. I think we all can agree that Grookey is probably the cutest one. Like, most well-rounded. Because I know some people just don't like Scorbunny. Because they don't like the humanoid. I mean, I guess even he's kind of humanoid. But his little, yeah, he's so cute. I'm not a big fan of Sobble. I don't like any form of it, really. I'm not hating on it. I mean, it's not bad, but like I said, it's very frail, too. I don't like frail Pokemon. I like more bulky mons. I like how they did monotype for all these starters, too. Even though I thought that they were going to make Scorbunny. I thought they were going to make him fire. Oh, what was it? I thought they were going to make him. So I thought they were going to make him Water Ghost. That's what I thought, because when he went invisible in the trailer. I thought they were going to make him... I don't remember. I think just Grass. Because Grass is such a tough typing because there's a lot of weaknesses to it. I mean, obviously everybody thought fighting for him. Yeah, I think the only one that really, like, you could Water or Dark, but you wouldn't do that because of Greninja. So I thought Water or Ghost would have been great. I like how they turn to you. Does he turn to me this way? No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. I'm going to go with Grookey. I haven't played with Grookey before. And I like him more than Sobble, even though I do prefer water typing over the other typings. Yes, I want Grookey. Alright, is it a female or a male? It is a male. Alright. So now it turns into a big monkey. I'll name Donkey Kong. If it's a female, I like naming it Daisy Kong. Because I'm cool like that. Alright, Donkey Kong. I'm a big fan of Donkey Kong. That was the first Nintendo game I ever played on the Nintendo 64. My dad had that. I didn't play a lot of video games when I was a young child. I didn't really play until probably around 9-10 years old. Like I played, like I said, a little bit of what my dad had, but he wasn't a big gamer. He was a very much sports and outside person. So I had to kind of pick up games on my own. So I was a late bloomer on video games, but I definitely appreciate them just as much as the next person. Sorry, Scorbunny, my little friend. Oh, so he's got 2 fires against my grass. Interesting. And then if I just Corviknight too, he's got that steel. That's weak to fire too. Yeah, so I probably won't go with Corviknight. I'm gonna try to go a different mon. So my team in the first game I went through was Corviknight, Cinderace. Oh man, I don't even remember the other ones. I try to go all new mons whenever I do playthroughs for new gen Pokemon. I don't remember what all of them were, but I definitely know the 2 biggest ones was my Cinderace. Oh, I played as I got the dual pack, so I had my Tyranitar that just rolled through everybody because you fight Leon like 17 times, and he's got that Charizard. So I would just Dynamax my Tyranitar. Um, I gotta fix the where it's quicker. I'll read them as we get more into the story. Those are, everything right here is just like, you are a trainer. We're gonna teach you how to battle. All right, it's your time to battle. And like, I think people were talking about how Hop's animations are like the exact same as the one in, I can't remember his name, because I wasn't a big fan of Sun and Moon. I just don't. I think they're stupid. No offense. I just do not like the concept of not having gems. I appreciate them trying to do something different, but it was kind of stupid. But it paved the way for the max raid battles in this game, which is great. So, you give and you take away. And then also, I really like the, I like how it really paved the way to make this game better. You got to take some steps, and I do think the max raid battles is cool. I think that definitely needs to, something like that needs to be in every game. It just gives so much more to the game. I remember the first time doing them in the wild area, I spent like 2 hours, and I maxed up my Pokemon so much that when I went to play and fight, they wouldn't listen to me, and I was like, oh no, because I could give them candies and stuff. It's not over yet. But yeah, I'll go through which Pokemons I like the best. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you Branch Poke against your water opponent. OP. Dang right, I already knew Hop. Think I'm some amateur. I can just imagine, like, if you're a kid that lives in a world of Pokemon, and they're probably, 12, 13 years old, and they don't know about type effectiveness. Like, if I was a kid living in that, I would be all on that. Like, I would be literally trying to catch them on. I'd make my own Pokeball if I had to catch them. Pokemon was really being amazing. One, because the world will be a better place. But two, just having a companion like that. But then, then you get into, what they age with you and stuff like that. What's their lifespan? Do they ever age? Because, clearly they evolve, right? But how does that work? Is it based on affection? I'm not super familiar with the anime and the lore of Pokemon, just the games, really. I tried to watch the anime a little bit, and I watched the first episode of Season 1 where Ash battles Brock, and he uses Thunderbolt, or the equivalent to Thunderbolt, Thundershock, whatever, into fucking Onyx, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Because, he's a ground type, so not effective in any way. And so just that's just so cringe to me. Like, I understand, it's not going to follow everything to a T. Is there any items around here? I don't think there is. Yeah, so I'm going to be rather thorough, like I said, because this is going to be my actual... Usually, if this gets a lot of views and people enjoy this, I will do a lock. I'll do, a Psychic Lock or Steel Lock or something. I'll probably do a vote for what type. And what I'll do is... I'll either pick or I'll let someone else pick the Pokemon that I'm going to start with. So, for example, for the Psychic type, I bred up a perfect Reuniclus, perfect stats and everything but physical attack. And so that way, obviously the dark move, I forget what the dark move is, that does more damage if you have a higher attack stat. That way, that one doesn't affect me too bad. So, alright. Going to fight the creepy legendaries. While I'm remembering, I need to fix the font and the typing where it goes faster. I can't remember the dude's name from Sun and Moon. It's similar to Hop. It's like something kind of stupid like that. Can I not pause it? Oh, I gotta hit X. My bad. I'm trying to hit plus. Every other game is like plus. Let's see, fast. Fast, battle effects on. I'll do set. It's more of a challenge. It's not much more of a challenge, but at least it's Send to box is automatic. You can choose whether you wish to use the gyroscope for camera. I never even used the camp. Vertical camera controls, autosave off. We don't want to autosave up in here. Nah. Now I could do that. I do have the Pokeball thing. I have 2 of the little Pokeballs from the Let's Go. So funny story about Let's Go. I'll tell you that in just a second. Should I skip movies? No, we're gonna play thoroughly. Show nicknames. Show. All right. I believe that's everything we need for now. All right. So I know that we fight each mon in this grass. So I'll probably go with a, I can't even remember the name. Like I said, I only play the game, and I usually nickname my mons too, which is kind of a disadvantage in the early game. With a crit, nice. In the new game, it's because you don't learn the mons names that much, except for like the ones that are played with a lot. I can't remember his name right now. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank because I just haven't played this game in months. After I lost my game, I had like 200, 300 hours on. I just had no motivation to start again after beating it twice. Which, I mean, I'm sure is very understandable. Rookie D! Yes. I love a good starting flying mon. Which he is the best starting bird since Staraptor. Yeah, I'm a Gen 4 guy, so love me some Staraptor. You could argue Talonflames, but he got nerfed. And plus, like I said, that rock weakness is too much for me. Alright. And also, I'm not a fan of legendary Pokemon. You will never see me use them in any battle team. Pseudo-legendaries are okay to use, but even still, I like using Pokemon that have to be like specialists, right? I don't like to use what everybody else uses. I like specialist mons, and I respect anybody that doesn't just use the most OP ones all the time. Like I know I was talking about Tyranitar earlier, but I built a team around Tyranitar. What you mean? He's pretty good. You just press buttons with him. But yeah, I love how Cinderace is basically the new Greninja now with his hidden ability. I was able to get all those thanks to Pokemon Home. Grassy Surge is really good, like really good, especially if you want to throw in your Grookey. Which I game Rillaboom, right? Yeah, Rillaboom. Throw in Rillaboom and you can really bulk up, and then you can heal up at the same time. Like, I don't know his entire move pool, but I know he gets some pretty good moves. And they kind of just like they did freaking Sobble dirty. I don't even remember what his last form. Inteleon, I think. Inteleon. They did him dirty, man. Like, I just feel like sniper hidden ability is just like it's not great in any way. It's like Blastoise's hidden ability being Rain Dish. Like, Rain Dish isn't the worst in the world, but like there's so many other better rain abilities. Let's just growl at him. I'm not a hater on, because I mean, it's better than because honestly, if I'm running a Blastoise, I'd rather than be Torrent. That's just me. But like, let's see, best hidden ability starter, probably Blaziken. That speed boost, that's really good. But I mean, you could argue Greninja, obviously his protein, I believe is what's called. And then even Cinderace and now Grassy Surge, like those are some really good hidden abilities. Change the aspect of the whole game. The white, you need to get rid of this white, so it makes it look like crap. Go buy a lamp or something. But yeah, but funny story about Let's Go. Sorry, sidetracked. So I live in Alaska. Right now, I'm in the military, so I'm stationed up in Alaska. Went to GameStop, pre-ordered my game. I'm old-fashioned. So Nintendo games, I like to own them physically. It's just what I like to do. The only games I don't own physically was like Smash, which I don't even like Smash. I don't know why I got it. Anyways, so went to GameStop, and I originally had pre-ordered the full edition of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because I didn't want to get the Pikachu one, right? And so I got the one with the Pokeball Plus, and that's the one I wanted. And about a week before the game came out, I was looking at the version exclusives for Pikachu and Eevee, and I liked more of the version exclusives on Pikachu. Excuse me. So I went to GameStop with my receipt, and I switched it. I just said, hey, I was going to get Eevee, but I'd rather get Pikachu now. I'm like, okay, cool. Here we go. Here's your receipt. So on my receipt, it showed me getting Pokemon, what you call it? Pokemon Eevee, and it refunded it, and then it showed that I paid for Pikachu in full. So I was like, okay, cool. What do I gotta do? Tell my mom. Oops. Tell my mom. So so when I went to do the midnight release, which was here was like a 9 o'clock release because the hours are so different. The guy that was in line that I went to I handed him my receipt. It's like, hey sir, I'm here to pick up my game. He put, no, mind you, I live 30 minutes from Fairbanks. He puts them in the bag, gives it to me. I think sir, have a good one, you know. I get home, take them out, and he had given me both of the games with both of the Pokeball Pluses. Because on the receipt it showed me having both. Because, you know, it had one taken away and one put back. But he just saw both, and so he gave me both. And so I got both games for the price of one Pokeball Plus. And I was going to take it back. But like I said, it was 30 minutes away. It was a weekend. I just wanted to play. So then I just played it. So did I do something wrong there? I just saw it as good karma for doing good things. Like I said, maybe I was in the wrong, but who's to say, right? If you get given a free item like that, are you gonna say no to it? So, I definitely wish that maybe I would have taken it back, but in the time I was like, wow, this is so amazing. I can't believe that I got 2 games for the price of one. First time anything like that ever happened to me. And then another time I went to that GameStop, I went to it was actually when I was pre-ordering these games. So when these games first got released, like a year later, I went to pre-order them after they got released. So, you know, they were out talking about for a while. I guess that I went in, because I got the dual pack that was $120. I went in to pay for it one day, and I was, had $120 ready in my bank account. And dude was like, all right, it'll be $20, sir. I'm like, what? He's like, sorry, it says right here you have $100 paid on this game towards these games. I was like, oh, okay. So I think thinking back now that I actually had paid for it one day, just didn't remember it. But it's just like that GameStop was so lucky for me, like things like that, especially with Pokemon, and definitely feels good for that. What was the last release I went for? I forget what release I went for last. So I went whatever game came out when what game was it? I feel stupid. I promise I'm not this forgetful. It was whenever whatever game came out when the new Star Wars game came out. I don't remember. I really don't. Was it this? No, it wasn't this game. It may have been this game. Yeah, it was this game. Wow, this game isn't that old at all. Because that wasn't that long ago. I know a lot about Pokemon, yeah. Not as much as some people, but I know enough. Yeah, I guess the last release I went to was that. Because I don't usually go for releases for anything else other than Nintendo. But really, the only Nintendo game I'm like diehard fan of is Pokemon. I just recently started playing Animal Crossing. My wife really got into it. It's alright. I don't like, there's a lot of things I don't like about it. There's a lot of things I do like about it. It's definitely not my favorite game. It's one of those games where it really is what you make it, There's not really much more. If you're not gonna make, which is surprising to me because she doesn't usually like games like that. So the fact that she likes it, but she likes cute games, so I can understand that. I used to be a huge Call of Duty player. That's all I played. But now I'm more of a single player person. I like RPGs, games where I can kind of take it at my own pace and explore. I'm a good gamer. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I can compete with anybody in Call of Duty, but I can compete with anyone. But just like, and also being in Alaska, I pay $175 a month for internet, and it's not bad download. The download is the times on my router. My router says that it's a Nighthawk. My router says that it's 600 megabytes to a gigabyte of download, and then like 15 upload. But realistically speaking, it's like 300 to 500 download, and then maybe 2 megabyte upload. So the upload is what kills me. I can't even play games like Valorant. What was this lady for? Oh, this is for, I forget what this is for. Enter your birth month. Isn't this for, to get typings or next thing to know what day you're born? This is for something. I forget what it's for. I'll have to look up what it's for. I forget what that's for. I know in one game you could talk to somebody, and if you talk to them, they would it would affect like the typing, not typing, but like the nature, something like that. Let's get a couple of these. Well, I got a lot of moolah. It's the only time you can use these, so you might as well use them right. When else are you gonna use the Oranberry and Pokemon games? Oops. I just move over. Okay. Gotta get used to the settings, like the quick buttons and stuff. All right. Let's see what in my nature. I didn't even look at this nature and everything, which doesn't usually matter for casual playthroughs. Let's see. Oh wow! Look at that, Adamant Grookey. It doesn't get much better than that, folks. It does not get much better than that. Wow. Call me blessed. I like to organize them by... See, what have I been doing? I either do most powerful first, which obviously, stab, or I'm going to do most powerful first for this. Yeah, look at that. Adamant. I don't know what his IVs are. But yeah. That's actually really good because clearly he's a physical attacker. Now I know it is possible to run. I'm gonna go ahead and say real quick. I know it is possible to do special attacking. Oops, I thought I hit save. Did not hit save. Oh, it's R, not that one. Okay. Like I said, I'm not used to these controls. I'm used to. I haven't played this game in a minute. All right, let's go get rid of this crappy outfit. I know there's a pretty cool T-shirt in here that I like. I'm a T-shirt kind of guy, so. See, those shirts aren't that bad, but there is clothes that you already have. Let me do that first. Let me actually look at what I have so I can save some of my money. But I mean, I'm pretty rich. I got $31,000. So there's these. Oh, they're red. Doesn't look bad. I'm playing on Shield, so it's more red. Yeah, I mean, I like these jeans more because I don't really wear skinny trousers. And plus, I don't like how none of these, I don't like how the socks look. Don't like these shoes either. I sound like a hater right now, but I promise I'm not. So the only thing is I don't like how this, I'm very much like, I like to match. So we'll go with red eyeglasses, because I wear glasses. Yeah, red. I don't want gloves. Can I take off the hat? I do not like this little nappy hat. Here it is, this little, like, knit cap. Yeah. Not a fan. Alright, I wish I could change my shoes. So we'll... Let's see, yeah, that matches better. Alright, let me go in here. Let me see if I want that shirt or not. I know it's a... So there's that one, which isn't bad. That's the shirt I was talking about. That's not bad at all. It's pretty cool. Arc 9 one. Ooh, those same kind of shirt. I mean, that's a pretty cool little T-shirt, I think. And we got hoodies too. The hoodies look weird. They look too big. But I do like the purple. Skinny trousers. There's some like khakis. Now I do wear khakis, but with if I really want to rock the red, no, I ain't about the red. So do I like those better, or do I like the black better? I definitely like those better. Ooh, the low crew socks don't look bad. Yeah, the low crew socks don't look bad. Oh, different shoes. Thank you. These loafers look odd though. And that goes with the look, but I don't like them enough to buy them. And that bag, ooh, that doesn't look bad with it. Not bad at all. And that kind of goes with like, I just don't like how the bag doesn't match. So I could do that, and I could buy that. Then it's just too much red, I feel like, at that point. Do not like those hats. Ooh, khaki hat. I think the white matches it really well. I just don't like how it doesn't match the backpack, really. I think we're good with what we got. I got glasses here, too. Yeah, I like the white ones more, or do I like the red ones more? I like the red ones more. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, now we're not just the basic look. A little different. Alright. Now we can continue the journey to be the Pokemon Master. What's that? You have to be endorsed in order to compete. I think that's kind of crappy. You know, what if you're a kid that doesn't know anybody and like you want to compete in a Pokemon battle, right? You should be allowed to do that, right? Alright, is there anybody in this? Is there anything in this house? I don't think there is. No, there's not. Well, thanks a lot. What are you, like his parents or something? Talking about Leon. You see that they had a dog bone in the corner. I know there's an item on this rock. Yeah, sparkles. Yeah, a revive. Alright. And there is items over here. Once you can surf, you can go into this bridge. So I've beaten the game. I know where Stuffy is, you know. Sadly, give me the Pokeballs. I want your Pokeballs. So I am gonna catch not every mon I see, but majority of the mons I see, because this is gonna be my main. This is gonna be my main save. That way I can complete my Pokedex and get that shiny charm. It's just gonna suck going through all that crap again. But I literally buy I have 2 switches and 2 games for that reason. Which, if you're someone that, you know, I'll get both editions anyways because of the exclusives, clearly. If you're someone, you know, you can buy the digital, set one as your primary or whatever, and then you just sign into your account on the other one, and you're good to go. You can play that whenever. Yeah, give me the Pokeballs. Ooh, 20. Alright, Hop. You and your woo-woo and little weak, frail Sobble. Come here. Choodle, I think. Right, Choodle? Yeah. No, he's ugly. But he's so ugly that he's cute. And he is. Is he water grass? I mean, is he water rock right now, or is he just water? I think he's just water right now. Because I know he has a big old weakness to grass. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely just 2 times effective. Level 7, too. Big hoss. Alright, as long as I don't get a crit here, this should not kill him. Do not get a crit. He can another one. But you should be able to catch him at this range. I'm going to go ahead and catch him. So I'll actually use him because that gives me our water mine. I did not use him in my previous. Because I know he's actually a pretty strong offensive mon as well. As we play through, I'll remember the mons that I used. Alright, now we get to decide what we're going to name this little guy. Now I know he evolves into that big rock water turtle thing. I mean, I could be basic and name him like Donatello, but no. I think Snapper. Because he looks like a big snapping turtle when he evolves. I'll just do Snaps. I like Snaps. Yeah, Snaps. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna catch. No, I'm not gonna catch a Rickety right now. I can catch a Rickety whenever I want. I want the little squirrel. Where's the little squirrel? There's the little squirrel. Squovet. That's such a weird name. I wonder what that means. I don't remember what it evolves into. Like, I don't remember the name of it. I know it's like the poor man's Snorlax. Level 6. Yeah, it's Bulky Boy. It's like the normal Pachirisu, whatever. Sorry, excuse me. Pachirisu. Oh, it had a berry too. Whatever, orange berry. Yep. Dude, this thing is pulling out the moves on me. It's cheek pouch though. That's what I want. I'll take a cheek pouch. You're gonna be my belly drum. Oh, I got one too, buddy. What you know about berries? Yeah. So we use them. We use them in my house. So you know any of the moves? You know, so he has Tail Whip, and he probably has Tackle, right? Yeah. That's probably all he has right now. Yeah, Tail Whip. Alright, one more branch poke, and then we'll catch this bad boy. I wish it was a girl, I would have named it Sandy. But I think when it was ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, I don't want to die here, but I should be able to catch it. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Ooh, okay, good. I know what I'm gonna name it. It's a joke. It's a joke for me and my friend. I already know what I'm naming you. All caps. Nut. Like a peanut, guys. Come on. Let's just go heal my moms. Oh no! You better not kill me, you little fucking squirrel. Don't you kill me. What are you, level 5? Okay. Alright. There we go. Good job, monkey. Good job, Donkey Kong. Oh, it's a... Oh, I kind of want you. I kind of want you. But I actually, I don't need electric because I have my grass. See, I prefer electric over grass. Because that's... I kind of see them as like equals because their main purpose is to, you know, fight water types. I think electric is better than grass. There's some really good grass types. Do not get me wrong, though. I do like grass types defense though, because a lot of electrics do not have the grass. I mean, the grass is defense and HP. All right, so let's look at the natures of my other guys here. We've got all males. I like to have a 3 male, 3 female party, so hopefully the next. He's got strong jaw. That's good. I do think the other one's better, but I won't need the speed for this playthrough. He's got pretty good moves early on. He doesn't need water gun. He's not special. I'll put that at the bottom. What is his special attack right now? It's 11. It's not bad. And he doesn't have any nature that matters. What is this? A mark of a peckish Pokemon. I don't know what that means. Does the other ones have it? No, I've never seen that before. What does that mean? A mark for a peckish Pokemon. Lunchtime mark. Snaps the peckish. I actually don't know what that is. A modest, which is not good actually, because, well, actually, if I do belly drum, it maximizes attack anyways, right? Would that affect? I'm not super intelligent on that part. I actually don't know if that would matter, because if you maximize attack, does it matter what your nature is? Would that affect your how high your attack can go? I'm not sure, but other than that, it's not a good nature for him per se, because I know he's an attacking mon. It also gives me three physical attackers. Oh, hit the wrong button again. No, I do know I have Meowth. I can get Gigantamax Meowth real quick. Let me get this Gigantamax Meowth real quick. And we will end part 1 there. I believe we're probably over 40 minutes right now. I like to keep it around 45 minutes. So yeah, we're right at 47. Thank you guys for watching. I will continue immediately into the next part. It's just that way it's easier for me to upload them when they're less than 50 minutes long. So once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, I do have 3 parts of my Skyrim playthrough. I'm very similar with how I play Skyrim as this game. I know Skyrim even more than this game though, so I will be saying things that like, oh, here's what you do here, here's what I'm gonna do here, kind of thing. So anyways, but thank